Hey everyone, so I just got back from my European vacation, and by the way, if you guys have not been to France, please go to France. Oh, I spent 7 days there. I loved it, and I'm going back this year again because it was just so fantastic. It's beautiful. Notre Dame Cathedral, amazing. Champs-Élysées, so cool. The Louvre, I got to see the Mona Lisa. I had a fantastic time in France, and I'm going back. And I also went to London, had a great time there. It was a great trip. If you followed me on Snapchat, then you would essentially have seen 90% of the trip. And there's a lot of pictures on Instagram. I don't really post it on my like the Facebook page, the other Facebook page. I'll start to post there at some point. But essentially, Snapchat and Instagram is where all of the trip lies. But point being is I'm back, and a couple of you sent me this article about Ariel returning to Once Upon a Time Season 5. I couldn't cover it because I didn't have my computer in France, so I wanted to make this video tonight because I want to get back into the swing of making videos. Joe is going to be doing some top five some top five likes and dislikes for shows and movies, etc. I think he already did movies, at least his 5 least favorite. But I'm going to get back into the swing of things with Once because the Oscars are coming up at the end of February, I believe. So we're going to get a trailer, which means we're going to get hopefully a good trailer. I remember the trailer for season 5 was so disappointing, but the season 4 trailer was so good. So we're going to hopefully get a nice trailer to discuss because there's a lot coming up with season 6. And speaking of season 6, we have this very fun article, and you can see from the images around me, I'm very excited to discuss it because it is involving my favorite Disney princess from the Renaissance. Elsa is essentially my favorite Disney character, but Ariel is my favorite Disney princess. So, Once Upon a Time will soon unite the Disney princesses. Entertainment Weekly has learned that Joanna Garcia will reprise her role as Ariel, and essentially what's going to happen is she's gonna team up with Jasmine. So I'm just going to read the article and then discuss my thoughts on the Ariel part, and then on part of the remaining the actual main character part. So, Ariel's an ally of Snow White. The title character from Little Mermaid was last seen helping Ursula Dougie get her happy ending by reuniting the sea witch with her father Poseidon in season 4. However, when Ariel pops back for at least one episode, she'll be interacting with some very different characters. Ariel returns and meets Princess Jasmine as they join Hook on an adventure as he and Emma face a daunting challenge that requires a big-time princess team-up. That is so exciting, and it's fantastic. Now, I am a huge fan of the first 3 Disney Renaissance movies. I think Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Little Mermaid are the best Disney movies ever. And I think Ariel, Jasmine, and Belle just fit such a interesting category. And I always felt that they would be like a group. They're they are a group. It's like you have the rebellious princesses, which are those 3. You have kind of your later Renaissance princesses, which is Mulan and Pocahontas, and then you have your classic princesses, which is Snow White, Ariel, Snow White, Aurora, and Cinderella. And Snow White, Aurora, Cinderella have already met. We've seen that actually in season 4, and Aurora and Snow White met for quite a long time in season 2. But now, Ariel got to interact with Belle earlier in season 3, which I really liked, and they had a fun friendship. I always felt that Ariel and Belle would be great friends, and the show proved that. And now Ariel's going to meet Jasmine, who is going to be her friend as well. And it looks like she's going to be teaming up with Hook and Emma. And I'm really happy that they're essentially going to give Ariel and Hook an opportunity to be friends. Their relationship's a little strained, I would say. But I'm really happy to see Emma to get some time with Ariel as well, because I don't remember Emma ever teaming up with Ariel, so this is going to be really, really fun. But I'm more so excited for Karen David and Joanna Garcia to be together because I just think Jasmine and Ariel are going to have such fun adventures, chemistry, etc. I just think the actors will be really great together, and I think the characters will work really well together as well. Jasmine and Ariel are really, really well adapted from the movie. They're essentially pulled off the screen, twisted a little bit, but they really feel like they are the animated characters in live action, which is what I love about them. Like Belle, for example, she's not really the Belle from the Beauty and the Beast. She's Once Upon a Time's Belle, but I really do feel that, like with Elsa and Merida, that Ariel and Jasmine are from the 2D movie. So it's very, very exciting to see Jasmine and Ariel team up because, Belle and Ariel have a friendship. Now Ariel and Belle are going to have a friendship. Belle and Ariel and Jasmine could do a triple team up, unfortunately, because they are doing Belle is doing her own mission. And what is Belle up to? So when Once Upon a Time returns in March, the heroes are scattered. Emma and Regina are stuck in the Wish Realm after crossing paths with Robin Hood. Belle and Rumple must venture to the Dark Realm to save their son Gideon from the Black Fear. And that's kind of interesting to go there to save him, even though he's in storybooks. So I'm wondering if we're going to have some black fairy interaction, which I'm betting is the case. Hook and David are tasked with finding Emma and Regina while trying to prevent the prophecy of Emma's death. That is when David isn't taking turns under the sleeping curse with Snow. So yeah, a princess team up is very much needed. So I'm guessing that Hook is going to find Emma and Regina very, very fast, and then Snow White, or she's probably asleep. Then Belle and Rumple will be doing their thing, and then after Hook finds Emma, and Regina, Ariel's going to be there, and they're maybe going to have to help Aladdin and Jasmine. They said they were coming back, but I think it's very, very exciting for Jasmine and Ariel to interact. Now, Ariel, we know as a mermaid, when she takes off that wristband, that gauntlet, so when she takes it off, she can go from realm to realm, provided there's water, and because Agrabah is in a realm that Jasmine can't find at the moment, maybe Ariel can help Jasmine detect it. I'm guessing that's where the story might go. But it's very, very, very minimal information, but we do know that Ariel and Jasmine are going to meet. Clearly, there's going to be an adventure with Emma and Ariel as well, which is exciting. Probably Emma, Jasmine, Aladdin, and Hook. And I think that would be really fun because Hook and Jasmine, or Aladdin and Jasmine, have been two of my favorite characters from Season 6. Ariel's one of my favorite characters that's recurring, and Emma and Hook, and obviously Regina, but Emma, Hook, and Regina are my three favorite characters for main. So this is very, very fun for me. I'm really looking forward to all of these characters getting to interact. I think Season 6 Part B is going to be really good. I've enjoyed Season 6. I've actually enjoyed Season 6 a little bit more than I've enjoyed Season 5, which is saying something. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the show has to bring. So anyway, that's my perspective and my update about Once Upon a Time. Hopefully we'll get some more articles that are just as interesting and just as invigorating as this. I really am excited that Ariel is coming to Once Upon a Time again. I really miss Joanna Garcia. We haven't seen her in a year, so it's very, very good. So anyway, thank you for checking out my thoughts about this article. I'll put a link to it in the video description and share your thoughts about it as well. And I'll talk to you guys about Once Upon a Time very soon. And if there's any other news stories you see, send them my way and I'll make a video. So thanks, guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.